ain't going nowhere this weekend. I'm trying to have some fun at the house, don't need to go out and spend. Got meat for the grill, a pool where we could chill. Music on deck and some drink that we could spill. We kicking back in the chairs, bring sides to grub on. Take the Cali to the creek if you're getting your smoke on. Got the wings and burgers on the grill. Got the drinks on ice so we can sip and chill, cause it's a party in my backyard.
Score unlimited coffee, tea, juice, and fountain drinks. Only at Panera. Link in the description. Meet the Ajazz AKP 153 Studio Controller, your ultimate tool for seamless content creation. The SDGT Studio, we use it for easy access to multiple applications and recording videos, just like the one you're watching now. And the best part, it's an affordable alternative priced at 50% less than the options like the Elgato DAC MK.2. Grab yours today by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description.
The city of stories, the jeweled city resplendent in the desert sun, safe among the shifting sands, but sunset brings a fearful rumor to the bazaar. The impossible has come to pass. An Armuzi army has crossed the desert and prepares to lay siege. Amidst the whispers, a lone figure hurries towards the palace. their vast army. But you know also that Al-Fennec, the Sandfox, had great concern for our bright city. Such concern that he paid a visit to his friend the king to offer aid. You know that when the king was murdered, the Sandfox was blamed and dragged from that place in chains. You know that he was brought to the great hall before a grief-stricken court, and that the queen took his glass dagger, and she buried it in his heart. The queen smiled, knowing that now her treachery could never be revealed. For no one can live who has felt the kiss of a glass dagger of the Kashai. The body was dropped deep, deep into that pit they call Traitor's Fall. You know this, all of this, but you do not know what happened next. The Sandfox was weary and in pain. No one is unchanged by the Traitor's Fall. But the Kashai had a duty. The queen had transgressed and was marked for death. Exhausted, the Sandfox called upon years of training. Every muscle ached, but the Sandfox felt strength returning. A guard, hide! The Traitor's Fall had taken its toll, but still, the Sandfox could leap like no other. To hang by the fingertips, to climb to great heights. Such were the skills of the Kashai. The Sandfox could not run along the walls. Not yet, at least. Torchlight was risky if watchers were close. The Kashai were adepts of the shadows. The surest way to win is to avoid the fight. These were only thugs, the lowest of the low. Yet the Sandfox could not match them for brute strength. Ancient waterways, ruined from the time of Empress Sharza. Princes of Karaman had harnessed the water to their own devices. Even a Kashai could not survive a fall from too great a height. The Sandfox sensed danger nearby. The well-trained Kashai could pinpoint unseen threats easily if they stood still and listened closely. The air smelled of stagnant water and mold. The Sandfox hid away. The Sandfox enjoyed the chance to test skills that had grown rusty.
Oh, thanks, Shamash. I've been stuck here for days, said the woman.
The elevator is on a higher level. I cannot bring it down. Please, can you help? Sharzad's fortress had collapsed long ago and left routes impassable to all but the most skilled of climbers. How careless. How lucky. The guard was asleep, and their key was ripe for the picking. These guards, the Sandfox observed, had the good sense to wear a helmet. Knocking them out would be impossible. Weapon of stealth. With this, the Sandfox could deal with the guards, so long as they were unaware. Many sins of the kingdom washed down these drains. Strange cries echoed through the walls. The Sandfox had never heard a sound so lamentable yet preposterous. The fancy whining persisted. The Sandfox did not know from where it came. This place had been a storm drain in the days of Shahrazad, when the gods sent bountiful rain. The Sandfox came to an encounter they would later recall fondly. Here was a place. So it's true. The bandaged girl paused, eyes wide. The Sandfox. Well, if you'd told me, I wouldn't have believed it. But here you are. Welcome. You must have many stories. A grin crossed her face. I'd love to hear them, but first let me tell you about this place. It is not like others you have been to. No one has it good down here, do they? Not the prisoners, not the rats, not even the Underkings, really. Still, it beats a stint in the iron hold. Anyway, that's enough about this place. Tell me what you've been up to. Any new stories, fox friend? Tell Tell me your story, fox friend. Only a key could unlock this door. The Sandfox knew it must be nearby. Among the drains and the rat catchers, the Sandfox knew they could relax their guard. There can't be anywhere worse than here, the unhappy man said. I swear if I have to eat another rat. I swear if I have to eat another rat. The ugly man must be one of the Underkings. They had been a power in the prison for years. No chance, said the ugly man. You're one of them filthy rat catchers, or at best a darkling. You've nothing we want. The ugly man glared at the Sandfox. I told you you've nothing that we want. The ugly man glared at the Sandfox. I told you you've nothing that we want. The man was muttering ominous words about monsters in caves. The Underkings have it so easy, the bitter woman said. Since being thrown in here, I can only play in minor keys, said the player. At least I have my music. Others here have lost everything. This isn't a prison. If it were, the Underkings wouldn't live in such luxury. I've lost my beloved pet rat, the shaggy-faced man cried, his breath thick with the smell of burnt meat. It escaped down to the rat runs. Won't you bring it back to me? Rust and crumbling stone. shaggy foot wraps shod with resin and nails, old but still wearable. The Sandfox could make good use of these. The Sandfox knew that now the wall here would be no obstacle. Quite angry. The fortress of Empress Sharzad had once been the marvel of the world, yet now her name was all but forgotten. The Sandfox had heard rumors of the dangerous cult, who dressed in yellow robes. Some said it was a new religion, but none knew anything of their purpose or who they served. Always good to see a friendly face, said the man. Have you seen Navid? He wandered off with something of mine.
By the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps us out in more ways than you know.
This was a learned work of Parvain, a Kashai and noted alchemist. Here she detailed the construction of the giant golden statue of the suffering man at the port